all. I'm sure you all are fine and taking good care of yourself. So children, let's begin with our next chapter, which is agriculture and major crops. Points to study. Importance of agriculture farm system, major crops in India, agricultural production, agricultural productivity, case study, green revolution. India is a predominantly an agricultural country. Agriculture and industry both play an important role in any country's growth and prosperity. After independence, we have made progress in industry and other areas. These areas also are now contributing to the national income. This has resulted in the decline of contribution of agriculture to the national income, but it is still substantial, that is about 1/3 of the national income. About 2/3 of the working population in the country is engaged in agriculture. तो बच्चों यहाँ पे बताया गया है कि जो इंडिया है वहाँ पे ज़्यादातर जो पॉपुलेशन होती है वो एग्रीकल्चर में ही इन्वॉल्व होती है और हमारा जो ज़्यादातर रेवेन्यू होता है वो एग्रीकल्चर से ही आता है. Importance of agriculture. The whole country depends on agriculture for its food requirement. Through agriculture, we got not only food, grains, but also vegetables, fruit, etc. A good supply of these food items ensure happy and prosperous life in the country. Agriculture and industry are interrelated. Agriculture provides raw material to the various industry. If the agriculture production is good, it ensures adequate supply of raw material to the industries. Similarly, good crops raise the farmers' income. With the increase in income, the farmers can purchase various items of daily life manufactured in industry. The transformation from a plant to finished product involve 3 types of economic activities. These are primary, secondary and tertiary activities. Primary activities include all those connected with extraction and production of a natural resource. Agriculture, fishing and gathering are good examples. Secondary activities are concerned with the processing of these resources. Manufacturing of steel, baking of bread and weaving of cloth are example of this activity. Tertiary activities provide support to the primary and secondary sectors through service. Transport, trade, banking, insurance and advertising are example of tertiary activities. Favorable topography of soil and climate are vital for agriculture activities. The land on which the crops are grown is known as arable lands. तो बच्चों जो आपका ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ अ प्लांट टू फिनिश प्रोडक्ट होता है वो 3 टाइप ऑफ इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज़ में इन्वॉल्व होता है. इसमें पहली होती है प्राइमरी एक्टिविटीज़ जो कि आपकी एक्सट्रैक्शन एंड प्रोडक्शन में इन्वॉल्व होती है. सेकेंड एक्टिविटी जो होती है ये कंसर्न करती है विद द प्रोसेसिंग ऑफ दिस रिसोर्सेज. और जो आपकी थर्ड एक्टिविटी होती है ये दोनों प्राइमरी एंड सेकेंडरी सेक्टर को सपोर्ट करती है. फार्म सिस्टम. Agriculture or farming can be looked at as a system. The important inputs are seed, fertilizers, machinery and labor. Some of the operations involved are plugging, sowing, irrigation, weeding and harvesting. The outputs from the system include crop, wool, dairy and poultry products. फार्म सिस्टम जो होता है इसमें आपकी फार्मिंग वगैरह इंक्लूड होती है. फार्मिंग में आप खेती भी करते हो और आप पशु वगैरह भी पालते हो. Type of farming. The basis for the classification of different type of agriculture in India are rainfall, irrigation facility, purpose of production, ownership and size of holding and technology used. On the basis of these factors are number of farming can be identified. The main type of farming in India are dry farming. This type of farming is practiced in the areas where the amount of annual rainfall is generally less than 80 centimeter. In such regions, the farmers are generally dependent upon rainfall. Here, moisture content in the soil is less. Hence, only one crop can be grown in a year. Millets like jowar, bajra, ragi, pulses, etc. are important crops grown under this type of farming. Rajasthan, Maharashtra, parts of Madhya Pradesh, southern Haryana, parts of Gujarat and Karnataka fall under this category of farming. In such areas, farmers adopt subsidy activities such as dairy, cattle farming to supplement their meager farm incomes. Wet farming. This type of farming is practiced in the areas of alluvial soils where annual average rainfall is more than 20 centimeter. Hence, more than one crop is grown in a year because enough amount of moisture in the soil is available. Rice and jutes are the main crop of this type of farming. West Bengal, Assam, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Tripura, Manipur, Mizoram and Malabar coast fall under this category of farming. Irrigated farming. This type of farming is practiced in the area where average rainfall is between 80 cm to 200 cm, which is insufficient for certain crops. This system of farming can be practiced only in those areas where availability of water from underground or surface water bodies like rivers, tanks and lakes is sufficient throughout the year. The other condition for this farming is the availability of leveled agricultural land. The main area where this farming is practiced are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, northwestern Tamil Nadu and the deltas of peninsular rivers. The other important pockets of irrigated farming are found in the Deccan Plateau region, particularly in Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Wheat, rice and sugar cane are important crop of this farming. Subsistence farming. This type of farming is practiced primarily to fulfill self-requirement of the people of the area. The main object of this farming is to provide subsistence to the largest number of people of a given area. Size of holdings is small. Use of manual labor and simple farm implements are common features of this type of farming. Subsistence agriculture is practiced in the part of Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand, Jharkhand and the hilly areas of the country. Shifting cultivation. In this type of cultivation, land is cleared by cutting and burning of forest for raising crops. The crops are grown for a few years. Fertility of land declines. Farmer move to new areas, clear the forest and grow crops for next few years. This farming is practiced in some pockets of the hilly areas of northeast and some tribal belts of Odisha, Chhattisgarh and Andhra Pradesh. In northeast, such type of cultivation is known as zooming. तो बच्चों हम जान लेते हैं फार्मिंग कौन कौन सी होती है हमारे इंडिया में। सबसे पहले होती है ड्राई फार्मिंग। ड्राई फार्मिंग में आपके प्रैक्टिस की जाती है ऐसे एरियाज़ में जहाँ पे रेनफॉल जो होता है बहुत ही कम होता है, ठीक है। तो वहाँ पे ऐसे फसल उगाई जाती है जिनको पानी की बहुत कम ज़रूरत होती है, जो मतलब कम पानी में भी उग जाती है। इसके बाद आती है आपकी वेट फार्मिंग। अब कुछ ऐसे क्रॉप्स होते हैं जिन्हें बहुत ज़्यादा पानी की ज़रूरत होती है, सिंचाई की ज़रूरत होती है, तो उनको ज़्यादा पानी वगैरह चाहिए होता है। और ये जो फार्मिंग होती है ज़्यादातर नागालैंड, मेघालय, त्रिपुरा, मणिपुर जैसे एरिया में होते हैं। क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ पे रेनफॉल जो होता है बहुत ज़्यादा होता है। नेक्स्ट होती है आपकी इरीगेटेड फार्मिंग। इस टाइप की जो फार्मिंग होती है ये ऐसे एरियाज़ में प्रैक्टिस की जाती है जहाँ पे जो रेनफॉल होता है वो बहुत ही मीडियम होता है। इसके बाद आती है आपकी सब्सिस्टेंट फार्मिंग। इस टाइप की जो फार्मिंग होती है ये प्रैक्टिस की जाती है प्राइमरीली ताकि जो सेल्फ रिक्वायरमेंट है उसको फुलफिल किया जा सके। अगर आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट के हिसाब से जो क्रॉप है वो उग जाता है तो उसके बाद आप उसे सेल कर सकते हो। अदरवाइज ज़्यादातर इसमें जो क्रॉप्स होती है वो खुद के लिए, खुद के रिक्वायरमेंट के लिए ही उगाई जाती है। इसके बाद आती है आपकी शिफ्टिंग कल्टीवेशन। ये ऐसे टाइप की कल्टीवेशन होती है जहाँ पे कुछ लैंड्स को, जहाँ पे एग्रीकल्चर वगैरह क्लियर किया जाता है, उसके बाद जो कल्टीवेशन होता है वो शिफ्ट किया जाता है दूसरे लैंड पे, क्योंकि वो जो एरिया होता है उससे 1 साल तक आप रिस्टोर करके रखते हो ताकि वो एरिया दोबारा से फर्टिलाइज हो, दोबारा से वो उपजाऊ बने और वहाँ पे दोबारा से खेती वगैरह हो सके। कुछ लोग जो होते हैं वो एक एरिया से दूसरी जगह शिफ्ट भी करते हैं और इसमें वो क्या करते हैं, अलग अलग क्षेत्रों में कल्टीवेशन वगैरह करते हैं। Terrace cultivation, it is practiced in hilly areas. The farmers in these regions carve out terrace on the hill slopes, conserve soil and water to raise crops. In India, this type of cultivation is practiced on the slopes of the Himalayas and on the hills of the peninsular regions. Due to pressure of population, terrace cultivation is being adopted in the northeastern states of India, where shifting agriculture was practiced earlier. Plantation agriculture, well organized and managed cultivation of crops, particularly a single one on a large scale, is called plantation agriculture. It requires large investment on the latest technology and proper management. Tea, coffee and rubber are example of plantation agriculture. This agriculture is practiced in Assam, West Bengal and the slope of Nilgiri hills. Commercial farming. Under this farming, the farmers raise crop mainly for the market. Under this system, generally those crops are grown which are used as raw materials for the industry. Cultivation of sugar cane in Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra, cotton in Gujarat, Maharashtra and Punjab and jute in West Bengal are some of the example of this farming. Contract farming. It is viewed as an important tool to increase private corporate involvement in agro processing. In this system, companies engage in processing, marketing of agriculture product, enter into contract with the farmers, they provide the farmers necessary facility and buy back the product with a rate of specified advance. The Field Fresh Company, a multinational, has 1,000 acres land under horticulture in Punjab. Pepsi and McDonald have started contract cultivation of citrus fruits and lettuce respectively. Balapur and ITC provide farmers with fast-growing cloned varieties of trees that mature in just 4 years and buy the output. Such type of farming is said to be getting popular among farmers, especially in Punjab. However, some scholars fear that shift of lands from food crop under this contract farming on a scale is likely to result in food insecurity, especially for lower income groups. Eco-farming or organic farming. This farming avoids the use of synthetic fertilizer, pesticides, growth, regular and livestock feed additives. This type of farming rely on crop rotation, crop residues, animal manure, off-farm organic waste and biological pest control to maintain soil productivity. A new farmer from Rajasthan, Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Puducherry and Punjab are adopt this type of agriculture. तो बच्चों और कल्टीवेशन के जो नियम हैं या जो रीज़न है या जो यहाँ पे तरीके हैं वो हम जान लेते हैं. सबसे पहला है यहाँ पे टेरेस कल्टीवेशन, जो कि प्रैक्टिस किया जाता है हिली एरिया में. फार्मर्स जो होते हैं इस रीजन के वो अपने टेरेस को इस तरह से काव करते हैं कि वहाँ पे वो कल्टीवेशन वगैरह कर सकें. इसके बाद आता है आपका प्लांटेशन एग्रीकल्चर. ये वेल ऑर्गेनाइज और मैनेज कल्टीवेशन माना जाता है क्रॉप्स का. नेक्स्ट आता है आपका कमर्शियल फार्मिंग. यहाँ पे आपके जो फार्मर्स होते हैं ये क्रॉप्स उगाते हैं सिर्फ उन्हें बेचने के लिए. इसके बाद आता है आपका कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फार्मिंग. इसमें जो बड़ी बड़ी जो इंडस्ट्रीज़ होती है वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करती है फार्मर्स के साथ, क्योंकि उनके पास खुद का कोई लैंड नहीं होता. वो फार्मर से उनका लैंड जो होती है वो रेंट पे लेती है. उनसे उनको 1000 ऑफ एकर्स ऑफ ज़मीन वगैरह दी जाती है जिसमें वो कल्टीवेशन वगैरह करते हैं और फिर उनसे उस कल्टीवेशन को बेच करके पैसा जो भी है उनको दिया जाता है. नेक्स्ट आता है आपका इको फार्मिंग और ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग. ये जो फार्मिंग होती है इसमें आपका सिंथेटिक फर्टिलाइज़र, पेस्टिसाइड और आपके जो ग्रोथ रेगुलेटर होते हैं उनको यूज़ नहीं किया जाता. बिल्कुल ऑर्गेनिक तरीके से फसल वगैरह उगाई जाती है. मेजर क्रॉप्स इन इंडिया. Owing to cash physical diversity, a variety of crops are grown in our country. The crops grown in the country may be categorized as under: type of crops, food crops, beverages, pulses, fiber crops, oil seeds, other crops, paddy, gram, groundnut, tea, cotton, sugarcane, wheat, arhar, mustard, coffee, jute, spices, jowar, peas, cotton seeds, cocoa, fruits, bajara, black gram, soybean, vegetables, maize, lentil, coconut, horticulture, ragi, sunflower, rubber, tobacco. Paddy is basically a tropical crop. India is one of the major producers of rice in the world, accounting for 1/5 of the world production, ranking next only to China. About 23% of the total crop area in the country is under this crop. Paddy is grown in Kharif season. Paddy is ideally grown in rain-fed areas where annual rainfall is more than 125 centimeter. It requires high temperature, 200 to 250 Celsius. However, it is also grown in areas of less than 125 centimeter rainfall with the help of irrigation. At present, 51% of rice producing area is under irrigation. Deep fertile loamy or clay soils are considered ideal for this crop. It requires considerable manual labor for sowing and transplantation. Although paddy crop is grown in almost all states of India, the leading producing states are West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Odisha and Assam. Andhra Pradesh is the largest producer of rice in India, but consumption of rice is being it has to import from other states. Against this, Punjab is bigger contributor of rice to control public distribution system. In some states, 3 crops of paddy in year are grown. For example, in West Bengal, 3 crops are known as aman, boro and ayos. तो बच्चों पैडी के बारे में जान लेते हैं. पैडी जिसको दूसरे वर्ड में हम राइस भी कहते हैं, ठीक है. ये जो क्रॉप होती है ये ट्रॉपिकल क्रॉप मानी जाती है और इंडिया जो है ये इसका मेजर प्रोड्यूसर माना जाता है वर्ल्ड में. अब ये जो क्रॉप होती है राइस क्रॉप, इसको ज़्यादा पानी की ज़रूरत होती है, इसलिए ऐसे एरियाज़ में जहाँ बहुत ज़्यादा रेनफॉल होती है ऐसे एरियाज़ में इसे उगाया जाता है। और ज़्यादातर पंजाब जो होता है ये यहाँ पे ज़्यादातर ग्रो की जाती है, और पंजाब ही एक लौता राज्य है जो इसका डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर है। Wheat. Wheat is basically subtropical crop grown in the winter season in India. It is grown in Rabi crop season, while paddy is shown in Kharif season. Wheat ranks second after paddy crop, having about 13% of total crop area under it. Wheat require cool weather with moderate rainfall. It grows well in the northern plain of India during winter season when the main temperature is between 10 and 15 degrees Celsius. Well drained loamy soil is ideal for wheat cultivation. Uttar Pradesh, Punjab and Haryana are major wheat producing states in India. Other important wheat growing states are Rajasthan, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra. India is an important producer of wheat in the world. It is followed by China and USA. तो बच्चों वीट के बारे में जान लेते हैं। वीट जो है बेसिकली एक सब ट्रॉपिकल क्रॉप है जो कि विंटर सीजन में ही उगाया जाता है। ठीक है, वीट जो है वो सेकंड रैंक करता है आफ्टर पैडी क्रॉप, मतलब ज़्यादातर जो हमारा देश है वहाँ पे राइस की खेती होती है, उसके बाद वीट की खेती होती है। वीट जो होता है इसे कूल वेदर चाहिए होता है विद मॉडरेट रेनफॉल। मिलेट्स, they are also known as coarse grains and can be grown on less fertile and sandy soils. It is a hardy crop that needs low rainfall and high to moderate temperature and adequate rainfall. Jowar, bajra and ragi are grown in India. Other countries are Nigeria, China and Niger. तो बच्चों मिलेट के बारे में जान लेते हैं। मिलेट भी एक कोर्स ग्रेन माना जाता है और ये भी लेस फर्टाइल एंड सैंडी सॉइल में ही ज़्यादातर उगाया जाता है। ये एक हार्डी सॉइल क्रॉप होता है जो कि लेस रेनफॉल को रिक्वायर करता है। Maize require moderate temperature, rainfall and lots of sunshine. It needs a well-drained, fertile soil. Maize is grown in North America, Brazil, China, Russia, Canada, India and Mexico. जो मेज़ है बच्चों ये भी मॉडरेट टेम्परेचर रिक्वायर करता है और मॉडरेट रेनफॉल ही चाहिए होता है और उसे ज़्यादातर सनशाइन की ज़रूरत होती है। टी, India is the leading producer and consumer of tea in the world. The country earns a sizable amount of foreign exchange through export of tea. Tea grows best on the mountain slopes, receiving large amount of rain above 150 cm. Well-drained, deep loamy soil rich in humus is ideal for tea plantation. Most of the tea producing area are on the hilly slopes of Sarma and Brahmaputra valleys in Assam, Darjeeling and Jaipaigiri district of West Bengal. In South India, tea cultivation is confined mainly to the Annamalai and Nilgiri hills. A small quantity of tea is also produced in the Kumaon hills in Uttarakhand and in the Kangra valley of Himachal Pradesh. तो बच्चों इंडिया जो है वो लीडिंग प्रोड्यूसर माना जाता है और कंज्यूमर भी माना जाता है टी के क्षेत्र में, और ये ऐसी कंट्री है जो कि अदर कंट्रीज़ में भी टी जो है वो सप्लाई करती है। Coffee requires warm and wet climate and well-drained loamy soil. Hill slopes are more suitable for growth of this crop. Brazil is the leading producer followed by Colombia and India. कॉफ़ी भी एक वार्म और वेट क्लाइमेट में उगने वाला एक पौधा है और ये हिली स्लोप्स में भी उगाया जाता है। कॉटन, इंडिया इज़ वन ऑफ द लीडिंग कॉटन प्रोड्यूसिंग कंट्री इन द वर्ल्ड. द फाइबर ऑफ द cotton crop is used as raw material for the textile industries, whereas oil extracted from its seed is used in the vanaspati industry. Cotton seeds are also used as a cattle feed. Cotton required a moderate rainfall of about 75 cm and a cloud-free weather for about 150 days at a time of flowering and ball opening. Well-drained black soil of the Deccan Plateau is considered ideal for its cultivation, though it is also grown on alluvial soil of northern plains. तो बच्चों कॉटन भी जो है वो उगाया जाता है इंडिया में ही, और कॉटन को आपका ब्लैक सॉइल चाहिए होती है उगने के लिए और इसको मॉडरेट टेम्परेचर चाहिए होता है, मॉडरेट रेनफॉल चाहिए होता है उगने के लिए। India produces about 8% of the world's cotton and is the fourth largest producing country after USA, China and Russia. However, the quality of cotton is rather poor. Therefore, the long staple cotton is imported to make good quality of fiber. The good quality of cotton is grown in Punjab and Haryana. Leading producer of cotton in India are Maharashtra, गुजरात, आंध्र प्रदेश, हरियाणा, राजस्थान, पंजाब, कर्नाटका, मध्य प्रदेश एंड राजस्थान। तो इंडिया जो होता है वो 8% ऑफ वर्ल्ड कॉटन जो है प्रोड्यूस करता है, और इंडिया के कुछ राज्य जैसे कि पंजाब, हरियाणा, यहाँ पे कॉटन की जो खेती है वो ज़्यादातर होती है। जूट, जूट इज़ ऑल्सो known as the golden fiber. It grows well on alluvial soil and requires high temperature, heavy rainfall and humid climate. This crop is grown in the tropical areas. India and Bangladesh are the leading producer of jute. तो बच्चों जूट जो है एक गोल्डन फाइबर माना जाता है और ये एलुवियल सॉइल में ज़्यादातर अच्छे से उगता है। इसे हाई टेम्परेचर वगैरह चाहिए होता है, हैवी रेनफॉल चाहिए होता है, ह्यूमिड क्लाइमेट भी चाहिए होता है, और इंडिया एंड बांग्लादेश जो है ये लीडिंग प्रोड्यूसर माने जाते हैं जूट के। Now sugarcane. Sugarcane is the native plant of India. The country has the largest area under this crop in the world. It requires a hot and humid climate. Irrigation facility is required if rainfall is not enough. Fertile, loamy and black soils are ideal for this crop. Sugarcane is cultivated in two belts, in northern plains from Punjab to Bihar and in peninsular India from Gujarat to Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. More than 60% of the total area under sugarcane is found in the northern plains. The yield per unit area of sugarcane in South India is higher than in the northern India. The leading producer of sugarcane are Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. Efforts are being made to increase production of sugarcane by developing hybrid varieties. The Sugarcane Research Institute at Coimbatore is engaged in its research. शुगर केन के बारे में जान लेते हैं बच्चों। शुगर केन जो है एक नेटिव प्लांट माना जाता है इंडिया का, और इंडिया जो है वो लार्जेस्ट एरिया रखती है शुगर केन को ग्रो करने के लिए। इसको ह्यूमिड क्लाइमेट चाहिए होता है और हॉट क्लाइमेट भी चाहिए होता है। इसमें इरिगेशन फैसिलिटी जो होती है वो रिक्वायर होती है अगर रेनफॉल नहीं होती किसी भी जगह में। स्पाइसेस, इंडिया प्रोड्यूसेस अ वाइड वैरायटी ऑफ स्पाइसेस इंक्लूडिंग ब्लैक पेपर, cardamom, chilies, turmeric, ginger, clove, etc. India's spices are known for their quality and find a market all over the world. Chili is an important condiment crop which is widely grown in the country and share more than 1/3 of 34% of the total production of spices in India. Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra and Karnataka are the leading producer of chilies. After chilies, turmeric is second important spice crop in India. Major producing states are Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Odisha and Bihar. Among all the states, Kerala is one state where a large number of spices such as cloves, black pepper, ginger, cardamom are produced in the largest quantity. The other leading states in the production of spices are Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Himachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha and Bihar. तो बच्चों इंडिया जो है वो लार्जेस्ट प्रोड्यूसर माना जाता है स्पाइसेस का, और इंडिया में केरला एक ऐसा स्टेट है जहाँ पे आपको अलग अलग तरीके के नंबर ऑफ स्पाइसेस जो है वो देखने को मिलेंगे, क्योंकि ये प्रोड्यूसर माना जाता है स्पाइसेस का इन लार्जर क्वांटिटी। फ्रूट्स, India accounts for about 10% of the production of fruit in the world. It leads the world in the production of mango, banana, sapota and lemons. A large variety of fruits are grown in India: mango, banana, citrus fruit, pineapple, papaya, guava, sapota, jackfruit, lychee and grapes are tropical and subtropical fruits. The fruits of temperature area are apple, pear, peach, plum, apricot, almond and walnut, which are grown mostly in the mountain areas of the country. The important fruits of arid zone of India are amla, pear, pomegranate and figs. Mango is the most important among fruit crops, covering about 39% of the area and account for 23% of the total fruit production in the country. More than one half, or about 54% of the world's mango is produced in India. The mango tree grows throughout the country, especially in Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Kerala are other states where mango farming is done. The Cherry and Alfonso variety of mango are in great demand in foreign countries. The country exports such variety of to earn foreign exchange. In terms of area, citrus fruits rank next only to mango. Oranges and lemons are grown in Assam, Maharashtra, Punjab and Tamil Nadu. Undulating slopy terrain is most suitable for the growth of citrus fruit. Nagpur is famous for orange production. India is ranking first of the in the world in the banana production. Banana ranked third in aerial coverage and is grown mainly in Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. It is also grown in West Bengal, Odisha, Assam. Apple is the fourth major fruit crop, mainly grown in the Himalayan region of the country. Guava is largely produced in Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, whereas pineapple is produced in Assam, Meghalaya, West Bengal, Tripura, Andhra Pradesh, Kerala and Karnataka. तो बच्चों फ्रूट्स के बारे में जान लेते हैं। इंडिया में अलग अलग जो राज्य होते हैं, अलग अलग जो जगह होती है, वहाँ पे अलग अलग तरह के फ्रूट्स पाए जाते हैं। फ्रूट्स को अलग अलग क्लाइमेट की ज़रूरत होती है। जैसे हिमाचल में ठंडा इलाका होता है, तो वहाँ पे जैसे कि आपके एप्पल हो गया, एप्रिकॉट हो गया, आलमंड हो गया, वालनट हो गया, तो इस तरह के फ्रूट्स जो है वो आपको वहाँ पे देखने को मिलते हैं। मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रूट जो है इंडिया का वो माना जाता है मैंगो, और यहाँ पे ज़्यादातर जो मैंगो है उसकी उपज जो है वो ज़्यादा होती है, और साथ ही साथ इसको फॉरेन कंट्री में भेजने के लिए भी उपजाया जाता है। Vegetables. India is the second largest producer of vegetables in the world, next only to China. It contributes about 13% of to the world vegetable production. It requires first position in the production of cauliflower, second in onion and third in cabbage in the world. Other major vegetables crops are potato, peas, tomatoes and brinjal. More than 50 varieties of vegetables are grown in India. तो बच्चों वेजिटेबल के मामले में भी इंडिया जो है वो सेकंड लार्जेस्ट प्रोड्यूसर माना जाता है, और यहाँ पे आपकी 50 वैरायटीज़ ऑफ वेजिटेबल जो है वो ग्रो की जाती है। हॉर्टिकल्चर. With breaking of trade barriers in the post-globalization phase, international trade in vegetables, fruit and flowers have become lucrative. India can earn a sizable amount of foreign exchange by exporting flowers such as rose, jasmine, marigold, chrysanthemum, tuberose and aster are grown over large area in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, West Bengal, Maharashtra, Delhi, Uttarakhand, Assam and Manipur. तो बच्चों आजकल फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स के साथ साथ फ्लावर की डिमांड जो है वो बढ़ गई है, और इंडिया में आपको पता ही है अलग अलग तरह के जो फ्लावर्स हैं वो उगाए जाते हैं। Agricultural production. After independence, the agricultural production in the country has increased tremendously. For example, the total production of food grain has increased from 5 crore 8 lakh tons in 1950 to 51 to 17 crores 6 lakh ton in 1990 to 91. This means that after independence, we have increased the agriculture production by about 3.5 times. The result is that we are now self-sufficient in the field of food grain. In fact, now we have food buffer stock of 2 crore 3 lakh ton buffer stock of food is stock every country keep for any emergency. Another advantage of this stock is that it helps the stability of food grain price. In view of this importance of agriculture, a large amount was allocated for agriculture in various 5 years plans. This allocation was 37% in the first 5 years plans. It has varied between 20% in the subsequent plans. In addition, various steps such as providing high-yielding seeds, fertilizers, insecticides, etc. have been taken to improve the agriculture production. How have we increased our agriculture production? The increase in the agriculture production has been achieved through many factors. One of the important factors is that after independence, we have increased area under cultivation. More areas have been brought under cultivation. For example, wasteland have been converted into fertile lands. Raising more than one crop on the same plot of land in a year has now become common in our country. Multiple cropping ensure maximum utilization of land for increasing the production. तो बच्चों आज़ादी के बाद से हमारा जो देश है वो एग्रीकल्चर के प्रोडक्शन में काफ़ी आगे रहा है। इतना आगे रहा है कि मतलब अगर आप डिस्ट्रीब्यूट भी कर देते हो एग्रीकल्चर जो आपका फसल है, तो उसके बाद भी जो स्टॉक है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा बच जाता है। इस व्यू में ये जो एग्रीकल्चर की इम्पोर्टेंस है ये भी काफ़ी बड़ी है, और इसकी वजह से जो आपके वेरियस फर्टिलाइज़र्स हैं या वेरियस आपकी टेक्निक्स हैं जो आप कल्टीवेशन में यूज़ करते हो वो भी ज़्यादा इंक्रीज़ हो गई है। न्यू इम्प्लीमेंट्स. Old agricultural implements like a plug and khurpa have become outmoded because they take more time and energy. By using these old implements, it is very difficult to increase our agricultural production. Therefore, we require modern agricultural implements such as tractor, trolley, thresher and sowing machine. With the help of these modern implements, we have mechanized our agriculture, introduced intensive cultivation in order to produce the latest agriculture implements. Many industries have been set up in several parts of the country. तो बच्चों न्यू इम्प्लीमेंट्स के बारे में जान लेते हैं। पहले का जो एग्रीकल्चर का पैटर्न होता था उसमें आपके खुरपी, प्लग वगैरह यूज़ किए जाते थे, हल वगैरह यूज़ किए जाते थे। उन ओल्ड मेथड्स को अब क्या कर दिया गया है, चेंज कर दिया गया है, उनको रिप्लेस कर दिया गया है। अब जो न्यू इम्प्लीमेंट है उसकी वजह से जो एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन है वो काफ़ी फास्ट हो गया है। फर्टिलाइजर्स एंड इम्प्रूव्ड सीड्स. Continuous farming on a particular piece of land decreases the productive capacity of that land. This can be restored and even increased by the use of manure and fertilizers. Nitrogenous, phosphatic and potash dung manure is good for agriculture, but quite a large portion of the dung is used as fuel in our country. The use of manure as fuel makes it necessary to increase the production of chemical fertilizer. We are now using fertilizers in a big way. Since the mid-60s, the high-yielding varieties of seed have been introduced in India. These seeds have now become a major factor in the agricultural development. Today, the high-yielding seeds are being extensively used for growing rice, wheat and cotton in different parts of the country. The use of pesticides has helped in checking the loss of crops due to insect pests and plant diseases. तो बच्चों जब एग्रीकल्चर बढ़ गया तो उससे फर्टिलाइज़र वगैरह जो सीड्स हैं उनकी भी जो क्वालिटी है वो भी इम्प्रूव की गई है. Irrigation. Full use of fertilizer and improved seeds can be made only if there is adequate provision for water for irrigation of field. Facilities for irrigation contribute most to the development agriculture. In our country, only a small part of the land is arable and can be irrigated with the help of wells, Persian wheels, tube wells, tanks and canals, whereas the major part of our land, the farmers depend on rainwater. Due to uncertainty of rain, agriculture in India is a gamble. There is wide variation of rainfall. Sometimes it is so low that it results in the failure of crop. The farmer and are hard hit. A regular and sufficient supply of water is needed for the cultivation of crops. Therefore, the 5-year plans have made provision for increasing the facility for irrigation. Dams have been constructed on the river, canals, water is being used for irrigation, thousands of hectares of land. Water from these dams is also used for generating electricity. To increase the agriculture production, we have to use science and technology. Our farmers have to be educated about the use of scientific methods in agriculture. At the same time, improved seed and fertilizers have to be made available to them. One notable feature in the area of agriculture in our country is that a large number of agriculture universities and institutes have been opened after independence. These institutions impact education in agriculture. Pusa Institute in Delhi and Pant University in Uttar Pradesh are some of the best known agriculture institution. तो बच्चों इरिगेशन के बारे में जान लेते हैं. अगर आप फर्टिलाइजर्स का यूज़ कर रहे हो, इम्प्रूव सीड का यूज़ कर रहे हो, लेकिन अगर आप इरिगेशन मेथड को नहीं इम्प्रूव कर रहे हो तो फिर आपकी फसल नहीं उग सकती. ठीक है, तो आपको अगर प्रॉपर सिंचाई की व्यवस्था बनानी है अपने फील्ड को ग्रो करने के लिए तो आपको उसके लिए पानी वगैरह की प्रॉपर फैसिलिटी जो है वो डालनी पड़ेगी. अब कुछ पार्ट्स में क्या होता है, रेन वगैरह बहुत कम होती है जिसकी वजह से कुछ पार्ट्स जो होता है वो क्या रह जाता है, सूखा रह जाता है, जिसकी वजह से क्रॉप्स जो होती है बहुत इफेक्टेड होती है. इसकी वजह से काफ़ी ज़्यादा जगहों पे डैम्स वगैरह बनाए हैं जिनका जो पानी होता है वो एग्रीकल्चर के लिए ही यूज़ किया जाता है. साथ ही साथ लोगों को जागरूक किया जाता है, एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन के बारे में बताया जाता है जिससे एग्रीकल्चर की जो प्रोडक्शन है उसको बढ़ाया जा सके. Agricultural productivity. So far, we have discussed various factors that are responsible for increasing the agriculture production and productivity. We have to remember that productivity is an important factor in improving the agriculture production. Agriculture productivity means an output per hectare of land. However, in comparison with a number of other countries, the productivity in Indian agriculture is still low. Efforts are being made to raise productivity in the country. Without a significant improvement in the productivity, we cannot hope to achieve notable success in the field of agriculture. तो बच्चों एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्टिविटी के फेज़ में जो इंडिया है वो अभी भी लो माना जाता है, पीछे माना जाता है। तो एफर्ट जो है वो डाले गए ताकि जो कंट्री की प्रोडक्टिविटी है वो बढ़े। विदाउट अ सिग्निफिकेंट इम्प्रूवमेंट अगर आपको प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ानी है तो आपको होप जो है वो अचीव करनी पड़ेगी, और जो किसान भाई हैं या जो दूसरे लोग हैं जो एग्रीकल्चर से जुड़े हैं उनको जागरूक करना, उनको एजुकेट करना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है। केस स्टडी ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन। The 8 years between the commencement of the third 5-year plan and fourth 5-year plan in 1961-69 were the years of great significance for Indian agriculture. During this period, a new strategy of agriculture production was introduced first in 1960-61 as a pilot project in some district of Punjab. It was subsequently extended to other districts of the country. The core of this strategy was the use of high-yielding variety HYE of seeds, application of chemical fertilizers, and extension of adequate and assured irrigation. It is also made it imperative to use pesticide and insecticide and improve agriculture implement to enhance agriculture productivity. It also became essential to make provision of cheap credit storage and marketing facility, crop preservation measures, and support price for agriculture product. Due to these measures, food grain production surged in India and country became self-sufficient in food grain. This achievement of Indian farmers is called Green Revolution. The term Green Revolution was used first in 1968 by Dr. William Gard of the USA. The Green Revolution in India has been successful mainly in Punjab, Haryana and Western Uttar Pradesh because these regions have advantage of assured irrigation, adequate supply of fertilizers, HYV seeds and modern agriculture implement at subsidized rate. The majority of farmer and areas in country have been benefited by it, resulting in every increasing in quality and agriculture and rural development in the country. Due to increased application of chemical fertilizers and over irrigation, soils in area of Green Revolution have been degraded in the form of salinity and waterlogging. The Green Revolution package has led to serious environmental disruption in area of its success. Excessive concentration of chemical fertilizers and pesticides contaminate the stream and the groundwater with serious hazard for the people. Fish are not found in the paddy field anymore and the water table are decreased drastically in these areas. Green Revolution means a rapid increase in farm production per unit area through the application of high yielding seeds, chemical fertilizers and assured and adequate irrigation. तो बच्चों ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन जो था वो पहले फॉरेन कंट्रीज़ में आया था, उसके बाद ये धीरे धीरे इंडिया में भी लागू किया गया था। ये जो टर्म थी इसे यूज़ किया गया था पहले डॉक्टर विलियम गैड के थ्रू जो कि यूएसए के थे, और इसको इंडियन फार्मर्स के द्वारा एक अचीवमेंट मानी जाती है। क्यों? क्योंकि इंडियन रेवोल्यूशन में ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन जो है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा सक्सेसफुल माना गया था पंजाब, हरियाणा, वेस्टर्न उत्तर प्रदेश जैसे राज्यों में, क्योंकि पहले यहाँ पे ओल्ड जितने भी आपके हल वगैरह हुआ करते थे या प्रोसीजर्स हुआ करते थे सिंचाई के या खेती के, वो यूज़ किए जाते थे। लेकिन ग्रीन रेवोल्यूशन के बाद नए नए टेक्निक्स को यूज़ किया गया, फर्टिलाइजर्स को यूज़ किया, पेस्टिसाइड्स को यूज़ किया गया ताकि एग्रीकल्चर को और ज़्यादा इम्प्रूव किया जा सके। Keywords: agriculture. The term refers to cultivation on soil, including rearing of animals and some related activities. Shifting cultivation, slash and burn method after the way in which trees and plants are slashed and burned to make it fit for cultivation. Paddy. It is basically a tropical crop. Buffer stock, commodity storage for the purpose of stabilizing price in an entire economy. Let's recapitulate. India has different types of land uses. The transformation from a plant to a finished product involves three types of economic activities. Rice, wheat, sugarcane, cotton and tea are important crops grown in India. Efforts are being made to increase the production of fruits, vegetables, spices and flowers. Indian spices are known for their quality and find a market all over the world. Continuous farming on a particular piece of land decreases the productive capacity of that land. So children, I hope you understood the chapter very well. Now you can revise the chapter and practice the given exercise by yourself.